Commander Koenig's office in Space 1999, Richard James. Lovely looking place. I wouldn't mind working there myself.
No.
One of the most prominent features of that office in the first season is a large globe representing Mother Earth, of course, which they sadly left behind. Sorry if that's a bit of a spoiler for you if you've not watched Space 1999 before.
Yeah.
But that globe sat next to his desk.
Right.
But, Richard James, did you know that when Martin Landau, who played John Koenig, arrived on the set for his first visit to Main Mission, he was not happy about that globe.
What?
The globe had been painted in full realistic colours. You know, like one of the sort of spinny globes you get from the shops, the ones you had as a kid. Maybe you've got one now, I don't know. Do you have a full sort of blue and green globe?
No, I'd like one.
Anyway, look, he was not very happy about it. He didn't feel it sort of was very fitting for the Moonbase Alpha environment, and he thought a beigey grey one would fit more appropriately than this sort of colourful blue-green thing. So he insisted that it had to be repainted.
Oh.
Typical of these people to move in and redecorate, isn't it, really?
Yeah, blooming actors.
So based on Martin Landau's requests, the water became a pale grey, the land masses became a charcoal grey, which weirdly, and perhaps coincidentally or not, matched the colour of Koenig's sleeve on his uniform.
Oh, okay.
So basically, Martin Landau was responsible for removing any and all colour from Space 1999.
That is a shame. I would have thought that would have been quite a nice, sort of interesting contrast to the rest of the room, wouldn't it? Visually.
Yeah, I guess maybe he just thought in this stark environment it stands out, and maybe he thought it would, take the focus away from him when he was sat next to it.
Yes, don't have any colour near me because it'll make me look really bland.
Well, it did. I guess it made John Koenig's face the most colourful thing in the room.
I don't know. I always find it very odd when actors kind of make these, demands of. I would never dream of walking onto a set and saying, "Right, that's got to go. That's got to be a different colour. That's got to be smaller."
So, did you have no input whatsoever at Orin's desk, for example, in Space Precinct? You didn't get there and kind of arrange things or think, "Well, I think Orin would probably have a stack of papers separated by colour in an in tray." No,
not really. No, you just rock up and do the lines, don't you?
Sounds like Martin Landau was more invested in Space 1999 than you were in Space Precinct.
You could be right. I suppose if I had my name, at the front of the titles, then maybe I would have taken it a bit more seriously.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, there's always hope. I can just imagine you doing the Orin spinny chair thing for a new Space Precinct opening title sequence. But we're getting ahead of ourselves there. If, listeners, you know of any other Anderson actors who tried to take control of what was going on their set or location, I'd love to hear it. I don't know if there are any others, but perhaps you know of some who did do that and made those demands. Email us, podcast@gerryanderson.co.uk. But I think until the next one, that's pod 123, isn't it? Goodness me, I've forgotten what number we're on. That is the end of this week's Beige Fact.